everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am super excited about today's video because we're going to the land of Pat McGrath and Pat McGrath Labs. She just released her brand new eyeshadow singles called Idols. There are 17 shadows, there are mattes, there are shimmers, there are metallics. She's got them in all different colors. And here's one right here in Rose Venus, a brand new color shadow. I got 6 shadows, okay? So I'm gonna give you 2 different eye looks. I'm going to give you some swatches. We're going to talk about the brand. We're going to talk about that packaging. And we're going to talk about some other things. So let's jump in. And please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment because I so appreciate it when you do. So I'm Bree and I'm the owner of Breezy Tee along with my husband. And today I'm wearing one of our handmade satin lined beanies. This one is in coral. Pantone's color of the year is Living Coral. So you know we had to give you guys a spring summer collection that celebrates all Pantone spring summer colors of the year. Now, I'm glad they chose coral as the color of the year because coral's not a color that I would normally gravitate towards. But since adding it to our collection, I've really come to embrace this color. It's bright, it's bold, but it's beautiful. Now, I'm not walking down the street in a full coral outfit, but as an accessory, as just a pop of color, I completely love it. The other thing I love about our beanies is, I don't know if you can see, but my beanie's kind of puffy today. My hair is out under here, so there's enough room in our beanies to accommodate twists and a lot of hair. I even had all my extensions all up in here in an earlier video, so they're pretty large. We've got elastic in the front to just keep tight. You can wear it to sleep, you can wear it on the street, you do what you want to do. You'll look cute while you're doing it. And of course, satin is always locking in moisture and protecting hair from damage. So that is a little bit about what's on my head. If you want to see any of our satin lined beanies, just visit us at breezytee.com. Now let's talk about Miss Pat McGrath and her idols. So just last week, Miss Pat McGrath released 17 idols, which are her eyeshadow singles, EYEDOLS. I love the wordplay. I think it's a cute name for these eyeshadow singles. And you know, I cannot do a Pat McGrath video without singing her praises. I love her. I admire her as a Black woman in the beauty industry. What she has done, her career is phenomenal. I admire her as a makeup artist, and now I admire her as this brand owner. She's just, can't say enough about Miss Pat McGrath. And I always say, I'm always intrigued when makeup artists come out with their own brands because presumably who's gonna know more about makeup and what works and what not than the people who work with it all day long or for decades long. So I completely trust Miss Pat McGrath, love her to death. And I was super excited when I found out she was coming out with eyeshadow singles. So now the idols, there are 17. Most of them come from her palettes. They're popular colors from palettes that have already been released. And then there are 6 new colors. They're mattes, they're shimmers, they're metallics, and they're bold colors. There are more neutral colors. So wherever you fall in the makeup spectrum, you're gonna find some eyeshadow singles that will fit your style. I got 6 of them. She's selling them in trios and then singles. So there are 3 trios where you can buy 3 shadows together at a reduced price. I got one of those that includes 2 new colors. That one has Rose Venus, which is this beautiful shimmer here. We've got Rose Venus. Okay, it came with Burnished Honey, which I have to admit was the matte that I was really drawn in with. I was like, whoa, that one looks beautiful. So Burnished Honey is this beauty. That's a new color. And then Gold Standard, which is in 2 of her eyeshadow palettes, okay? So Gold Standard's a very yellow gold. So I got the trio of those, and then I got 3 singles. This one is Telepathic Taupe. I'm drawn, these are my colors, man. These taupey, warm brown colors. This is the one though, Divine Mink. This is the one, this is the reason I wanted to buy singles. This is the first one that I was like, gotta have, because it's from the Decadence palette. The Decadence palette that she refuses to re-release. She's making me upset. So until I can get my hands on those, that one, then the single will have to do. And then I got one more matte, which is Deep Velvet, a brown velvet that is in one of her eyeshadow palettes. Okay, so just a quick note on the packaging. You know I love me some Pat McGrath and some Pat McGrath Labs, but the use of plastic just drives me nuts. It does drive me nuts. These 6 small eyeshadows came in a box filled with just plastic confetti that was just annoying, number one, because it was messy. And so it reminded me of something that a kid's toy would come in, but since it's a luxury brand, we're not really appealing to kids with these prices, so it drives me nuts. It's just black plastic confetti, which I just think is wasteful. And because we're a small brand, very small brand, that was one of the things that I had to change a couple of years ago. I wasn't even happy about sending so much plastic into the world, so we made the switch to recycled plastic bags, and our boxes and our tissue paper are also recycled. So we try to combat how much plastic we send into the world and do it more responsibly, and we're a small brand. So my expectation for brands that are bigger with a lot of money behind them is that they just think a little bit more about their packaging, because it's unnecessary. We don't need to be loaded down with plastic. Besides that, the little confetti was getting stuck in the stickers of the individual. I had to pick them out. It was a mess and it was unnecessary. So that's my little aside that I just wanted to touch on the packaging. That was the only negative note. But now let's get into these swatches, and then we're just gonna get them right on my eyes. I'm gonna try 2 different looks. I'll keep the 3 in the trio together, and then I'll do a look with the other 3. First is a brand new color. We have Burnished Honey, which is a matte. Next is another new color, Rose Venus, which is a beautiful metallic. And then we have another metallic, Gold Standard. Then we have Deep Velvet, a brown matte. We have Divine Mink, a beautiful metallic. And Telepathic Taupe, a beautiful metallic. So this is the final look for the first 3 colors. That's Burnished Honey, Rose Venus, and Gold Standard. Burnished Honey is a stunning shadow, a stunning matte shadow. I'm so glad they added this to the collection. It is definitely one of those shadows that I can just use that and that one color alone and go on my way, put a little something on my eyes. It's a beautiful, like brick orange, terracotta color, earthy color, just stunning, and is going to work beautifully in the fall too. It's one of those fall colors that just carries you all year round, and it works really well with the Rose Venus. It's very pretty. It's a very pretty situation there. The Rose Venus is a beautiful rose gold metallic, and shout out to Sonia G because her brush allowed me to apply it, build it up with minimal fallout, which we love. I love my Sonia G brushes. So beautiful on the lids, and of course I could have applied it with my finger for even more of a metallic look, which I will do at another time, but for now I wanted to apply it with a brush just to see how it would do, and it was beautiful. As for Gold Standard, it is a yellow gold, which is not my favorite thing in the world, so just a little bit for me goes a long way. So in the inner corners of the eyes and the brow bone, that's enough gold. That's enough of that gold for me. It's beautiful, but if you're into those bolder colors on your lids, then you're gonna love this really yellow gold. But for me, that was enough, and I finished off this particular look with Pat McGrath's Bronze Temptation lip gloss, because listen, it matches. It's a perfect match for this. And these are my favorite lip glosses. And I'm serious, I'm not just saying that. These are my favorite lip glosses, so this is the final look with the 3 colors. So this is the final look, guys. I cannot say enough about the shadows. The shadows, the quality is just so stellar, which we all know if you've used Pat McGrath before. And if you want to jump into the world of Pat McGrath and you're not sure, start with a single. Try a matte, try a shimmer, try a metallic or a matte. See how you feel. The quality is top notch. Love it, love it, love it. These three colors complement each other beautifully. I went in with Deep Velvet, the brown matte. It was a shade I didn't own, so it's a welcomed addition. Blended out beautifully. A word to the wise with Pat McGrath mattes. Go in light and then build up as you need, because a little bit goes a long way. This pigmentation is absolutely no joke. Then the Divine Mink, which was the reason I wanted any of these. That color just got me instantly. Absolutely stunning. I intentionally used my finger so you can see the difference between using the finger and using a brush. Stunning. Absolutely stunning metallic gray brown color. And even with my finger, very, very little fallout. Can't say enough about it. Cannot. And then Telepathic Taupe. I didn't get a chance to fully do it justice here. I have it in the inner corner and I took it up a little bit. I put it underneath my eye and then on the brow bone. It's a beautiful brown gold color that I cannot wait to wear on its own on my lids. But for now, you get a little taste of it here. Stunning, stunning color. Again, these three work together, but they're also gonna work beautifully with other shadows. Love, love, love all 6 shadows that I got. Can't say enough. So I couldn't finish the look off with just Pat McGrath Labs eyeshadows. I also went in with the Bronze Skin Fetish highlighter. The Balm's up here, the highlighter's down here. I used both, and just the most sophisticated glow. The most sophisticated, beautiful, natural glow. My 41-year-old self loves the sophistication in Pat McGrath's products. I'm at that age and this is my speed. I wanna typically, that's it. Beautiful, natural glow. Stunning. And then on my lips, I used Pat McGrath Labs Flesh Fatale Blitztrance. So it's got a little sparkle in there. Beautiful to finish off the look. So that's it for me, guys. If you liked this video, and I so hope you did, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. I love it when you do. If you want to check out any of our satin lined beanies, like the coral one I was wearing earlier, any of our t-shirt hair towel wraps, natural hair tees, satin lined knit beanies, or satin headscarves that we make all ourselves, just visit us at breezytee.com. If you want to come hang out on social media, we are Breezy Tee Towels 1 on Instagram and Breezy Tee Towels on Facebook and Twitter. I'll see you guys in the next video when I'm talking skincare. Ciao for now. Bye.